Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. My name is Mystic Powers, and I am here to bring you yet another channeled message. Everything I say here is alleged. It is pseudoscience of what is Mystic Powers. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I could be talking about a female, and the picture that you see may be of a male. I could be talking about you or someone in your energy. I could be talking about the past, present, or future. Only you know what applies and what don't. Let it fly. Thank you for all your comments, shares, and subscribes. So let's get right on into it. Okay, I say this is a channeled message because I won't be pulling any extra cards after I interpretate the cards of the energy that I have already pulled, okay? Okay, so we have here the 12th house. Remember when I told you y'all about the houses? Okay, there has been a lot of housework being done on the collective. In order to steal gifts. Now, people have a misunderstanding about souls and whether you can sell it or not. When you are of the divine, then you do not own your soul. Your soul is indeed owned by the Creator. But the 12th house here represents subconscious, secrets, spirituality, and technology. Now, on the 12th house card, it says seeking oneness with all there is. Philanthropy, and keep your involvement hidden. Then we have the 8th house. The 8th house represents transformation, shared resources, intimacy, and taxes. On this card, it says, as a life or death issue, getting and using power, use of other people resources. And then we have the Sun card, which is the creation, the gaining of respect from, for, or from things brought to light or life. So when I clarified those three cards, I got the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords energy is that of somebody that's trying to get away with something, trying to get away with stealing something or taking something. So the energy that I'm picking up here is that somebody's trying to destiny swamp here. Somebody is trying to keep their involvement hidden when it comes to some type of deceivery. Somebody is also trying to steal resources that doesn't belong to them for them to enjoy. And this is indeed getting ready to be brought to light to everybody around them who believes whoever this person is. So once again, there is 12th house work being done here. And there's 8th house work being done here. Now remember, the 8th house is shared resources and taxes. We all know it's tax season. Some people who have been scamming through taxes won't be able to. They will be getting a rude awakening this tax season. Doesn't do you no good to do evil. No, no. No, no. Confirmation. So there is a dark spirit when it comes to whoever is in this deceptive type of energy here. Okay, you endured the attack of whatever this dark spirit is. Yes, you came out the victor when it came to this endurance due to this dark spirit that was holding you back here. The people who are in this energy or carry this dark spirit energy, they have no help. They have no one. When it comes down to this blood magic that they attempted to do on you, divinely guided, they are being blocked from your energy. Okay, they are lacking confidence now because, before they was celebrating. Oh, we got another one in the bag. But now they're not celebrating because things are starting to go wrong. Especially if it has to do with a bad tarot card reader. This is someone that is a pretender, the great pretender, a deceiver. Okay? Their friends really don't like them. Okay, something's getting ready to be presented to you by Valentine's Day. Do pay attention. Stay strong. Divinely guided is encouraging you. These people who are trying to steal from you are also trying to be strong. But the ending to karmic cycles is here. Especially when it's concerning those who want to, have that type of intimacy with you. Especially if it's having to deal with karmic family and a karmic family dynamic. These people are slave to the system, so they really did, sell their soul in some way. Sex magic is being done here on you, okay? But they're not talented, and it's not going anywhere. Okay, you are getting ready to have creative sparks, or you're just creative. You're being asked not to speak about it. Okay, you're also being guided to do a return to sender spell if you feel like that is something you need to do. Sudden changes for the good is underway, divinely guided for you. Your family is having a meeting about what to do next. Somebody to love. Okay, your family is having a family meeting because they're trying to find somebody to help them, show them mercy here. Okay, they need to take a break, but evil, there's no rest for the wicked, right? Hanging out in the town. They're trying to find someone in the town, okay? They're working with people in the town, not city. Okay, these people are not kings and queens rising. They are indeed fallen angels. They didn't want to stop until they got it all. Yeah, y'all about to get it all right. This is a childish adult here who's weak in will. This person is boring. Nobody really cares about them. They have a Jezebel spirit attached to them. They're not the champions. They won't win here when it comes back to you, because everything they have doing or have done to you is now backfiring. Okay, they're going to be stuck in heartbreak. Okay, because they wanted to try to deceive God's chosen, and there's no doing that. They did the most. Okay, you are being guided not to do any online dating, okay? These people are unholy. There's a lot of unholy men on the internet who is looking to do malicious things, okay? Your karmic is watching you. They wanted to do craft for the win. Something about April is significant here. You will solve this problem, and you are getting the job done.
Mystic powers.
So everybody knows that when people are trying to do a destiny swap, when it comes down to those who are in their purpose, you cannot destiny swap with someone who's already fulfilling their purpose. If somebody is actively doing what they were sent down here to do, then there is no way that you can destiny swap at all. Okay, there are people here that's involved with the Masons, Moors, covens, a secret group, or a secret society here. You are being asked to keep up your boundaries when it comes to these energies. You do know these energies, okay? Being called to service here. You are indeed being called to service. You could be being called to service as a fireman. You could be in hermit mode, but you are being guided to move in silence and do introspection. Most of us are at the point of this journey where we are sitting back and watching God serve karma to these energies here. Karmas are feeling like an ass because nothing is going their way here when it comes to them trying to steal this 12th and 8th house energy concerning your purpose. There is a voided, broken contract here that you're going to be finding out soon. Okay? This broken contract for some of you is God's solution for you to have a way out of a bad situation here. Okay? You will be fruitful. Once this contract to whatever karmic energy that you have not released yet is released. So some of you still have either some karmic love connections or some karmic connections, period, that you do need to relinquish. A lot of us are not being called, but we have to distance ourselves from those who we believe to love us but don't. But there is still somebody here in the energy collective that needs to be kicked out of your energy. Okay, so we have fate here. I wrote notes, you guys. Let me find them. Okay. So the affirmations for the 12th house is I dream, and the 8th house is I circulate. Okay, fate. Determine your own fate. As co-creators of our story, the only people or energy that has the power to change fate is that person of that faith and the creator. Nobody else around. See, what these people need to realize is that their magic is obsolete. When humans evolve, so does human history. 1616 on my timer. And when that happens, change has to happen. But the old principalities, the power that were, do not want this change. But it isn't what they want. It's what the Most High God says. Okay, I should say both the high priest and priestess came out during this channeling. Fate. Determine your own fate. You determine your own fate with the Most High God, Creator. What these people in this karmic energy is trying to do is do housework in order to change that fate. But what indeed they did do was change their own fate for themselves. When it comes down to this priestess energy, this false prophet, this false teacher, this great pretender, and whoever holds this false power of authority when it comes to spiritual and religious belief. They are concerned at this point about the change that's happening. They don't want fate to pass, especially when it comes down to the earth angels, because at this point in time, their fate has already been sealed, and they already know where they're going. Few may hear Galileo's song calling. That is a song by a group named Persephone. The singer of this group actually belongs to 3 different bands, the first one being called Tool. I do highly suggest that you listen to Tool, Tool, because this band's music particularly is a tool used to help with spirit evolution. This particular artist, his name is Maynard. He is the lead singer of Tool, A Perfect Circle, and Persephone. But the song called Galileo, Few May, is by Persephone. And what that song means is few may hear the call of the universe. Divinely guided, you heard the call of the universe. You was chosen, not this person. This person is trying to change fate. This person wants your position and they can't have it because they are unqualified. They are not qualified for it. You only are qualified. Ooh. gotta open up my window. This priest or priestess is an actor. They are telling a story, and this story is not true. What they are saying is they are the chosen, they're the gifted, therefore they should have the prize, when indeed it is the other way around. You are dealing with heavy feminine energy here, so this could be a feminine sanctioned type of group. You are in your divine goddess energy, whether you are a masculine or a feminine.
Mystic powers.
Confirmation. Keeping your boundaries up and moving in silence here as you are being guided. Many of you are indeed being guided to Egypt because indeed you hail from Egyptian times. I could be talking about priestesses and priests connected to the Egyptian times. You will be building something new. This is architect work here alongside of God. You and only God has power over your fate, not these people. Okay? They have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which this is the energy of not getting a passionate, creative new beginning here. You could also be reframing from having any type of sexual encounters, or that's what you're being guided to do. Okay, there is a corrupt cop here in the energy. Okay, this is a bad cop. This is an untrustworthy cop, and I don't really think that this cop is working will be in anywhere around you divinely guided. They would be working with your karmic family or soul tie connection that I'm speaking about. The Seven of Wands here, energy is in reverse. So these people are not protected from what's getting ready to happen to them. Karma. These people are being called to pay attention to their health issues. So someone here is indeed in bad health some way, somehow. You will be finding that out about, you will be finding about that information too as well, divinely guided. This is a feminine energy in reverse. This is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's greedy, someone who doesn't know how to manage money, someone who is most definitely doing some type of earth magic or having somebody else do it for them. This can indicate also a bag lady, a witch doctor, in reverse. They are trying to wait here patiently with the Seven of Pentacles energy to see if their magic indeed is working. 77 could be significant here. You could be seeing the number 677 or 776. These people are unhealed of childhood wounds. They're also very emotionally unstable, or these feminine energies are emotionally unavailable. If you are dealing with family members, These are feminine energies, mothers who do not have a mothering nature spirit. When it comes towards you, divinely guided, karmic family death ending meeting maker. There will be a death in your karmic family dynamic if that's what you are dealing with. This person will be going to meet their maker. It is just time for them to make that journey. This is a completion of a phase of life here. That these people are not happy that is happening. They're not happy at all that this is happening at all. The fact that they will not be getting or receiving any new opportunities. They do not have good fortune, is not on their side. Things confirmation is actually getting ready to come to an end, especially when it has to deal with matters of the heart. When it comes down to this Empress who is in reverse, who is needy, who has creative blocks, and is very cold. This Empress is only an Empress because this is a parent. They had a child. It doesn't mean that they take care of the child. It just means they birthed the child. That's why, okay? The Eight of Swords is here. This person could be looking at getting literally put in prison, put behind bars. But for right now, they're feeling trapped. Well, I guess you should. Because they are trying to keep the truth from coming out. You see how that person is handcuffed to those swords? They put themselves in that predicament, not you, divinely guided. This is most definitely a karmic feminine energy that has fire and earth highly aspected. Or there's two specific feminine energies. One's a fire sign, one's an earth sign. Or this is a fire sign with earth highly aspected. This Queen of Wands is overbearing, demanding, and spiteful. They will not be getting their grubby little hands on your fortune or your fate for that matter. But they do, however, have to answer to their own fate, which unfortunately for them is set in stone because they've already did the deed against divinely guided. You've already committed the act. Therefore, there is no going back. Once you commit the act, it's set in stone. Before you commit the act, you can always change fate. But once you commit the act, that's when fate becomes certainty. Why these people don't understand that, I don't know. I really don't know. If you ask me, none of them have a brain. I said it. You got a problem with it? I said it. I don't care. Trap. Now, intuitively, these people wanted to put you in a trap. But indeed, they have fated themselves to fall into their own trap. You see, nobody does revenge better than the Most High God. There is no way divinely guided could have made it through everything that these karmics have been putting us through if it wasn't for the fact that God, the Most High God, Source, took this burden from us. So your fate has nothing to do with divinely guided, because now, since you guys seem to think that you were in competition with divinely guided, it's finally clicking to you guys that you're not fighting up against divinely guided. Your problem isn't with us. Your problem is indeed with the Most High God, which is why some of you are getting ready to meet your maker. Yes, yes, end quote. All right, so fate, trap. Take advice of a trusted friend. It helps to have an outside perspective. Now, a lot of us don't have friends right now because we really don't have too many people around us that we can trust. What I'm getting here is two things. One, the divine is getting ready to send into you someone here that's going to help you get a higher perspective. This person will and is most likely someone who is part of your soul tribe. Therefore, will indeed and is indeed a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Confirmation. Okay, you're going to be very surprised about who this person is. Okay. It's a pleasant surprise, your ancestors say. This is a nice guy or a gal in masculine energy. This person is indeed being guided by your ancestors to you. This is someone that you can trust. This person is going to come in and offer you what you need to get that higher perspective sometime during the summer or the beginning of summer. I'm hearing spring. This person could have Earth highly aspected. And this person is being guided by master ascenders, and they are indeed, and so are you, a master ascender as well. So you would be able to recognize this person in their energy. Can't nobody come up and tell you, hey, I'm such and such and such and such. No, because you already interacted with this person's energy. You know how it feels, and you know who this person will be once they reveal themselves. There's not going to be any deceivery here. You're not going to be able to be deceived. When it comes down to this energy, this person is just as protected as you. This person is going to protect them as well as you're going to protect them. Indeed, again, this person is an earth angel, a chosen, a starseed, a master ascender. Okay, either this person needs to travel by land to get to you, or you're going to be traveling by land to get to them. They will be bringing into you this information, this higher perspective concerning an Ace of Pentacles. This is a passionate new beginning concerning material. This came out, it says spend time with loved ones, okay? This is that time. This person is carrying a spirit in doing work for a passed over loved one. This passed over loved one is the loved one who left this pentacle for you. We have a period of change that's not favorable, setbacks or disappointments that came in reverse. So there will be no more setbacks when it comes down to this. There's no more delays with this person because your ancestors are tired of the delays these people have created. Okay, this is a completion. When it comes down to this situation, it's an ending of a cycle. When it comes down to these false family dynamics, you will be made whole again. They they were sloppy and they left behind clues that people will be finding out. This is why they are falling into their own trap. They're falling in their own trap because they were sloppy and they left behind clues. Okay? These people do not have any way out of this situation. All right. They don't have a way out of fighting. They now have to fight. Because everything they put you through during the spiritual warfare, they're getting ready to be put through. But the difference between you and them is you had divine source behind you. You had all your ancestors behind you, guiding you. They will not. They don't have any protection here. Someone trying to run from their karma. Someone will try to run from their karma. This could be a Pisces energy here. Or somebody here has Pisces highly aspected. Or there could be a karmic Pisces here to bring in a love offering of some type. You've already been guided not to take it. They do want to come in and try to collaborate with you. You have been guided not to collaborate with that person. You know, because oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Their magic backfired. Confirmation. These energies are in anxiety because they are now in the Five of Pentacles energy. They're having financial hardship. They're being left out in the cold. They're getting ready to struggle the way they wanted you to struggle for doing this work here. That is backfiring with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. These people are really pissed, okay? They're really emotional. Their emotions are blocked. They're receiving bad news. And they want to come in and try to give you unrequited love, but you don't want none of that. You already know what to do. We have Earth in reverse. We have been seeing a lot of fire and earth in this reading. Okay, so a new environment brings new opportunities. Like I said, there is some people here that's trying to flee from where they're at in order to prevent them from going down. But they're not going to be able to flee, not this time. But you, divinely guided, will. You will have a change of scenery, and it's going to bring in new opportunities for you. Okay, so please keep your options open here with the thought card. If you are thinking about relocating, this is your confirmation that you are being given the green light by the Most High. It is a good choice for you to do. Okay, you will be receiving this through either your own divinity gifts or you're learning it here or somewhere else. There's plenty of excellent readers on YouTube. I can tell you a few of them. One is Mermaid Prophetess. One is Goddess, La Goddess 111, I believe, is her name. The other one is Intuitive Kevin, Empress Bella, Spiritual Court TV is another channel that I like to watch. Queen of Pentacles Tarot 333. Empress Eva. Are all very good empresses. They're very good. You should go and watch them. Okay? You are indeed the rich girl and rich guy in this situation. This is also my Dharma card. This is letting me know that you're not only going to be rich in material, you are also very spiritually wealthy. You are single, sexy, and successful for now. God will allow it for now. You are going to be traveling. Some of you are going to be traveling with well-known celebrities. Some of us will be sought out by celebrities for our gifts and talents. It is your life. You do what you do. Just know the consequences of what it is that you do. because you are indeed the only person speaking the truth. So, of course, it's only quite natural that people would seek you out, which is why a new environment can bring new opportunities. Karmic bloodline family toxic dynamic, okay? This is heavy with the family toxic dynamic, okay? A lot of us, including me, are dealing with family. That's just the truth of the fact of the matter. Yes, you want to know who's stabbing us in the back, who's betraying us? Family. It's more common now than ever.
Mystic powers.
I might have to break this down into two parts, okay? Someone here in your karmic family dynamic made a bad move, okay? You will be getting some more extra detail and downloads. You're being guided to commune with the moon. There's also a fire sign energy doing fire magic here, and it is indeed moon magic. So that's why it's important for you to commune with the moon and allow the moon to expose whoever this person is. This person is working with a black widowed energy, a black widowed energy to cause illusions and cast a glamour spell concerning this Ace of Pentacles. They do not have the ability to manifest, so they need to get into your energy some way, somehow, to get the energy needed to manifest this into their favor. But we're always 10 steps ahead of you. So anything and anything you try to do from here on out will just be pointless because we already know your next moves. This person is an unfair, they judged you unfairly and they used their power against you, especially if this is pertaining to judges in law. Well, if you are from Detroit, then I suggest you look up the judge that's being prosecuted right now. What is she being prosecuted for? Well, she's being prosecuted for stealing money from those who supposedly cannot take care of their own businesses. Estates from people who can't take care from trusts. And as those who are dealing with the spiritual attack very well are dealing with the fact that there are karmic family members that want to make us look crazy so that they indeed can have this blessing, but it really belongs to you, divinely guided. So, hey, people in Detroit, I'm one of them. That's going on. Quite interesting, I thought that was. Okay, this person is a false teacher. They're misleading the flock. All right. This karmic family is underneath investigation. They're being watched. I said this before. I'll say it again. This karmic family is paying for spell work. They're praying for spell work as well. This karmic family tried to shit on you, and they're getting shat on. You're getting shat on. We have lies here. Intuitively, these people lied on you, divinely guided. They did this. They casted many illusions by word. What? Oh, okay, I'm going to have to get that in a minute. Things are not as they seem. Question authority. Now, by the textbook meaning, things is not as what it seems. Question authority. This person, the eldest of this karmic family, is the authority. As of now, physically, confirmation, physically, but spiritually, you are the authority. I'll let you deal with that as you want. They are receiving karma. Whoever this Ice Queen is, who's telling this lies about you, this would be a mother figure or someone who stands in your mother figurely place, who is trying to dictate how this gift and where it goes to. This person doesn't have a mothering bone in their body for you. That this person never cared about you and they never will. Okay? When it comes down to these legalities, all right? These people are asking the Most High God for help. Most High God is not listening, okay? The Most High God is not listening. Keep your boundaries up because evil is afoot. They are still trying to, even though they know they're getting backfires, they're still actively trying to get this and make it work, but they're not because they're getting ready to be smoked up, chopped up, and placed in a nice salad for divinely guided to eat. All right. This is an unkind and unmoral person. This person would do anything to not have this come to you. Something is not working out in their favor here. They are getting bad news, and it's about losses of resources and money during this current full moon energy. They needed to heed warning and turn around, but they did not. Life is sweet to a sweetie, grounded, stable, and they're not a sweetie, so life will not be sweet, and they're not stable. All right. But the show must go on, and they will be trying to put on the greatest performance of their life. They just refuse to believe that you are indeed the generational curse breaker of your family. You are indeed the chosen one. But they wanted to open up Pandora's box. And guess what? They did. They thought they was going to open up Pandora's box on a starseed. God's chosen teachers. The 44,000. That number only applies to the number of souls God is sending down to help souls ascend. That number does not apply to the number of people who will ascend. Okay? You are being seen as a king of pentacles in the upright, stable, mature, grounded. All right? An important message is here about Ace of Pentacles and double confirmation on the King of Pentacles. Because, baby, look at this. Look at this, baby. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that, divinely guided. This is indeed your energy. An important message is coming in about a King of Pentacles and to a King of Pentacles about receiving a King of Pentacles and having a Ace of Pentacles and becoming a powerful, successful business person. You are indeed manifesting this. This indeed goes to you. You will be finding out the truth about a business matter. This could be a dark colored person, a practical, or career-oriented woman or man. All right. This and you are a reliable person because you are reliable to the Most High. The Most High trusts you with this money because the Most High has a job for you. You already know what that job is. We're going to get to do what we love to do, which is heal. Heal the world.
Mystic Powers.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Intuitively, you have defeated the devil. You literally told the devil to get behind thee, and you placed the devil underneath your feet, and you trample all over him like your goddess Kali Ma stomping all over Lord Shiva in the cosmic dance. As long as you're not hurting anyone, let it rip. As long as you're not hurting anyone, let it rip. See, they, in their head, they was like, well, hey, we're not hurting nobody we actually care about, so let her rip. But indeed, you did indeed care for these people. Letting them go was a really hard feat. It took you a very long time. How do I know? Because they wouldn't have been able to keep this from you for too long if it was that easy. They don't have a future. But this is distant future for you, collective. You will not have to wait for this any too much longer. All right? They have no future for these rituals that these people of power, people who were in power, because powers have switched over, they need to be expecting this family who refuse to change. That's the only thing they are expecting or should be expecting. Which is why their future is none. All of their energy is going back to them. And now they want to spy around and try and see what they can find out because they don't know a damn thing. They don't have any foresight. They don't know how things are going to go. But you do, divinely guided. They are not sorry for what they did. They just wish they had gotten away with it. These people were trying to cause blockages. They were trying to cause stagnation by doing this binding work on you. You know the truth. You see things clearly. Okay. This is an evil elder woman, witch bitch, who has this black widow type of energy here within this family. You will be getting communication concerning this person. Okay. If there weren't any obstacles at work concerning this person, you'll be finding the truth out about that too. That the fact that this feminine energy is a cruel and manipulative and malicious woman in your family. Okay, this is a feminine energy that's in your karmic family dynamic that's spiritually attacking you. They do not have any foresight here with the Two of Swords. They don't know what's going on. But somebody was in their ego and they wanted to abuse their power when it came down to this money. Okay, they're not telling the truth about a damn thing, but I am. You're getting ready to receive news about an arrival of a child or an expansion of a family, or your family is expanding, or guess what? You're getting ready to have a child. Take it where it resonates, all right? Either you're the fool in the upright or you're the fool in reverse, okay? The fool in the upright gets the prize. Why? The fool in reverse takes the L. Losers, right? Whoever this person that's lying about you, who is unfocused, who's missing chances, and who wants to attack you. Okay, justice is here. This is the cause and effect. This is truth being seen. This is what they deserve. And what they deserve is heartbreak, trauma, and sorrow. Why? That's what they decided to do to you, divinely guided. That's the end of your message. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. We will do a reading where I'm actually going to channel the energy on camera. Okay, but this is the channeled message that I got. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you on the next one.